This should be my signature face. Like, I think I do that 1,000 times in every video. Holy bejesus Saint Mary of all gods, it is so hot. I've been meaning to film, but I can't do it. It's hot. Okay, let's start and get this over with before my armpits really start pouring. This video is quite the contrary. Now, I know you guys love feminine, dainty perfume videos. I see you. I mean, I love them too. And that is Shoshana. Dainty is a side of me that I embrace, Shoshana, like the camera, she's a star. Shoshana, like every time I turn on this camera, she's like, can I get in front of the camera? I love feeling dainty just as much as the next ultra feminine girl. And I say feminine because I really have a problem with people using feminine to describe dainty, okay? So feminine is strong and bold and dainty and nurturing and non-nurturing, vivacious, that's a word, independent. Feminine is so many things. So this is, I would say, an unapologetically feminine way to smell. These perfumes I have chosen are the antithesis, el antítesis, ¿cómo se dice? The antithesis of dainty. I feel like this is the energy that I love to live in, okay? This is my grounded, this is my energy that I look forward to living in my daily, everyday life, right? And by unapologetic, please, I don't mean rude. By unapologetic and by not polite, I mean not polite. The niceties, the social je ne sais quoi of daily life, especially for women. That, I'm telling you, this girl on Spotlight. The social construct of life for specifically women should be whatever you want it to be and should be embraced. There's no need for nice. There is a need for kind. So these perfumes, you want to smell. This is the Shoshana show right now. You should see her. For me, when I smell these perfumes, I smell this kind of va-va-boom woman who you admire, you are inspired by her. She is so like Shoshana. She is so grounded and confident and loving and just wholeheartedly herself. I don't talk to you guys that often, so when I do sit down in front of you, I'm like, let me tell you what's been happening. I'll tell you my thoughts and feelings. Why don't you lay down? Pour yourself a cocktail. I'm gonna start with, for me, what feels the easiest one to wear. Morn to Dusk. Morn to Dusk, for me, I fell in love with this one at a time where I really was not a fan of sweet fragrances. Now I've become more loving towards them. Not sticky sweet, just some kind of sweet. But Morn to Dusk, I really fell in love with her when I was not a fan of sweet. And she's sweet. She's sweet. But she is so, like, I always think of Morn to Dusk by Eau d'Italie. I'm Italian. Why don't I know how to say these things? Eau d'Italie. Le Sirin su Positano. To me, I feel like she's like if you'd had a cloud, if the clouds were cotton candy, and you know the little sugar crystals from cotton candy, and then the clouds decided to rain and go like this to those sugar those sugar particles of the cotton candy, and it was water at the same time, and they just drenched all over you, all over your skin. So it's like a skin scent like that. That's what Morn to Dusk smells like to me. She is so pretty, so feminine, but like she's like the kind of girl that shows up to a party and is saying hi to everyone, right? Like, hola, ¿cómo están? Te amo. But she might give you an Irish goodbye. You know what I mean? Like, she's loving, but if she wants to dip, she's gonna go. And it's too much energy to say bye to everybody. Polite or not polite, it's up to you, but I love it. I love me an Irish goodbye. Oh, guys. So Spiro has just climbed up the charts for me as a house in perfumery. I absolutely love Suspiro. I have so many on my wish list. Try their Erba Pura if you think Erba Pura is too like pungent or too strong. Try Suspiro's Erba Pura because they are the OGs apparently. Anyway, we're talking about Bel Canto. Bel Canto. This chick. Saying chick bad, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I guess it's a problem. Let me know. I don't know. Bel Canto, Bel Canto's like the kind of girl that's not gonna shake your hand, right? She's so like inviting and you feel this calm, charismatic energy about her. But like if you meet, it's not like she's gonna reach out and hold your hand and shake your hand. And this is pre-COVID. Can I say COVID? This is pre-pandemic. She's just not enthused by shaking someone's hand. That's Bel Canto to me. And she does. So I ran through Santal Complete already. She's a lot stronger. She doesn't smell as fairy dust as Santal Complete smells to me. She's more raw. She's more not whimsical. She's more like, she's not as dreamy. She's solid. She knows herself. She knows herself and she knows her worth. Very similar to Santal Complete though. Have I talked to you guys about Seta already? I don't know. This was a love at first sniff for me and it was blind too. I didn't know what I was smelling. It was blind and I loved her. And then I found out she was like super popular and I had no idea. So I love that for me. It gives me golden points. It gives me golden stars. Seta is like, she's like super, maybe she's into motocross, maybe she's like skateboarder, but she's also really embraces her femininity, you know, like she met the skater boy, but she wants him to take her out to dinner and she's not shy about it. That's Seta to me. I should look up the notes. Seta's notes are amber, vanilla, balsamic, woody, and yellow floral. Those are all the things I get. She's just like, she likes to get dirty. She loves to roll around in the sand and maybe roll around in the dirt, maybe play manhunt. That was like me, literally me. But loves to clean up for dinner. She's not shy about who she is and she's got a lot of different layers to her personality. Seta by Moresque, the Secret Collection, I think. Very interesting, very sweet. I also think this is a perfect sweetish scent for men to wear. Y'all don't get mad at me, okay? Please do not get mad at me. I'm already mad at myself enough. We have Clive Christian's Blonde Amber here. I'm so sorry that I'm not sorry. But I am, but I'm not. So if we're talking about like not being shy about you paying for dinner, she is definitely blunt and forward about you paying for dinner. Maybe taking her shopping. And she's so confident about it. She's so not worried about what anybody thinks. And she is so just like flowing through her day in this aura of confidence and royalty and regal, but also like might have a cigarette at the bar. And there ain't no shame in that. Blonde Amber, to me, she is so strong. So strong. The amber, the like spicy vanilla amber that's in here is honestly to die for. And I'm sorry, it's so expensive. But she is prized. What am I gonna say? Okay, Griti Siracusa. It smells like something you would consider to be like light, fresh, and airy, but it's not to me. It's like summer beachy gourmand, I think it smells like. So she's like, if you want like an unapologetic scent to wear to the beach that's got a little more character than your regular just fresh and clean scent, like this girl's got spunk. Siracusa she's like been playing volleyball and she might have like you know, hit the ball a little too hard and the ball came at your face. You know, she may have hit a few guys with her balls. And she's amazing for it. Green, white floral, citrus, vanilla. Everyone wants to put their beach towel next to Siracusa. Ruby Red by House of Oud. I feel like she is such an attention getter at a speakeasy club. She is barging into the club. Maybe it's like a private party. Maybe she doesn't even know anyone, but she doesn't care. She's the life and the light of the party. She's gonna take over. She's gonna have shots. Everyone, she doesn't care if she interrupts your conversation. It's not that she doesn't care, because it's not rude. It's just her personality, and she's lovable. She's charming for it. She's gonna insert herself into your conversation, and you're gonna love her, and she's gonna take over your night, and you're gonna have the best night ever. Candied ginger, not sticky at all. Most fun, kind of dapper, glamorous, red lipstick kind of speakeasy night. All you're gonna remember from that night is her. And she ain't going home with anybody. Now, Amber Saffron. This is my motorcycle girl. This is like the kind of girl that just curses, takes your parking spot, is just living her life. Like, she's not rude. She's not abrasive. She's not aggressive. She's just living her life. And everyone better leave her alone. She's in her era of finding herself and living in her energy and in her universe. And that doesn't mean knocking everybody to the side because she can. No, that means she involves everyone, but she lives in her energy, and she's a daydreamer, and she's just like riding her motorcycle or a scooter or whatever. She's just living free. She's spicy. Oh, you know, so I've been watching Ted Lasso. I don't know if I have a terrible British accent, but I feel like in my head, I'm talking that way. It's like Keely. I love Keely. I would totally see Keely from Ted Lasso wearing this. Amber Saffron. It's one of my favorite characters ever. That show is like one of my favorite shows ever. Like, it just rose to the top of the charts. It's so beautiful and funny. Amber and Saffron, need I say more? And one of my most favorites is Sintra. Oh man, I love Sintra. The green and orange blossom. I don't think I liked Sintra before. Correct me if I'm wrong, I can't remember. I remember having this whole thing when I was first testing Sintra when it first came out years ago. And I remember liking it, but I remember talking myself out of it for some reason. And maybe that's the kind of girl she is, you know, like you really love her at first, but she is so free-spirited that you're like, you don't know what to do with her. And then she's just like integrated her way into your thoughts, into your bloodstream, and you can't stop thinking about her and how much fun you had together, the freedom you felt in your spirit when she's around. That's how I feel about Sintra. She's like not gonna say hi or bye. She feels like it, she might say hi or not, or introduce. She's like really not gonna introduce herself to you, and that's okay. You know, there's people around. If you happen to talk, you end up talking, but she's not gonna go out of her way to introduce herself or to introduce you to somebody else. That's how I feel like Sintra's energy is for me, and I freaking love it. Orange blossom, green, kind of smoky vibe she's giving is to die for. And we live to live in this energy field that she creates. That's where we want to be. That's the wave we want to ride. I think about this a lot. So, you know, these are just some that I picked that I thought would be fun and appropriate, and like they make me feel this sort of way. I have a lot. This is the energy that I love. I love to live in just a carefree, freedom, independent, feminine in my own way, loving, not taking anything too seriously, and just embracing life for the beauty that it is, and everyone else for the beauty that it is, and not being so constrained to any way, shape, or form of life that has been taught to you. So this is what I love. This is the wave that we embrace, and these are some of the scents that I feel make me feel that way. So please do share what you think about mine, and also look at your collection and please tell me what brings that out in you, what brings out this grounded confidence that helps you live in your own beautiful skin without the influence of any outside energy, without the influence of any outside opinion or someone else's way of life. Los amo! I'm too hot! Bye! Shoshana, you can have your star time when I'm done.